It is Mikhail here, and we are back with more Arknights, and we are going to continue the Master's Travels today, and we're going to do the first battle stage. So let's see how this goes. Okay, we got 2 lanes this time. Oh, the holes, bro. Damn it. Okay, that doesn't matter. I made a team here, which should fit our awesome sector theme here. So got as many of them as much going. So E2'd both Exusiai and Lemuen. So yeah, we should be good to go. Got Calcit's new skin going as well, obviously, and then I wanna get some more monster out as well. So this should be fun. Let's go. Oh, the law. Oh, shit. Danger. Repeat. Danger. Danger level analyzing. Unknown. Removing restrictions. Unlocking bottom level computing area. Deducted computing power exceeds maximum. Laterano explosion. Shit. Oh, really? Again, okay. Finally, I can catch my breath. I don't think I've talked so much in my entire life, and I've got another lifetime's worth of talking to do tomorrow. How about we trade jobs then? I'll get the Castilian delegation. You deal with the 13 nomadic abbeys scheduled to arrive tomorrow. How's that? Wow, they even want Castile here? Wow. I'll just run it out on my own boats. That will not be necessary, Reverend Patrician. Yes, there he is. That's the homie. How is communicating with our sarcast friends? Fine enough. Not all the sarcasts have set hatred aside. That ancient revenant with Speaker Visaddle, for example, got rather worked up at the mere sight of the matriarch. Oh, they know Visaddle? Wow, okay. I guess I could have brought some sarcasm with me then. Wow. Interesting. But the speaker shut them up. She's been so magnanimous that I'm having trouble reconciling my impression with the rumors I've heard of her. Oh, if you've heard rumors about her, I would say they're pretty true. The chief spokesman for the Castilian delegation is a lich by the name of Fremont. Can I see him? Oh my god, yes. Yes. Oh, I got so excited right there. Oh my god, yes. Can I see him? Is he here? I need him. I need him in my life. Oh yes, Fremont. The best character in all of Arknights. I wish you could have seen it. A 3-hour debate in which he engaged 17 cardinals from the 1st and 6th tribunals in a well-animated exchange of opinions, encompassing everything from politics to the law, from faith to life and death. Small wonder that the whole procession of cardinals was spotted around the guava juice machine afterwards. They must have been soothing their parched lips and throats. Such energy at his age, I envy the man. Long story short, Castile accepted our proposal. The World Court will review the legacy of royal authority, and the sarcasts will unite through the mediation of Laterano. I've also spoken to the Empress's voice. Oh, nice. So they Lefania too. The Lefanian delegation will arrive at the Holy City early tomorrow morning. Now that's something you don't see every day. Remember how few answered the call of the First Summit of Nations 2 years ago? Most thought that the Lateran declaration was little more than a piece of paper, empty posturing. Empress Evignade declined our invitation then. This time she is proactively asking to take part in the Summit of Nations. Even Empress Grimark, who has long been out of the public eye, came out of seclusion to join the envoy and visit Laterano. It's a strong show of good faith from Lefania. Shall we say the Second Summit of Nations has already met expectations? Succeeded them, Cardinal Velev. Colombia, Ursus, Yan, even distant Aegir, all nations that should be here are now present. Oh, even the Aegir, so what happened in Path of Life is legit then. They are, wow. They're all here. What about Sargon and stuff? Okay. It's like a dream. Only the inevitable result of Laterano's development over the years. The prophesied calamity draws near. The black snow on the eyes of Sami, the hole in the sky above Lefania, even the raging tides that dash against the coast are all portents of its inevitable arrival. In the face of calamity, everyone wants order, Lateran order. You're correct, but even after all our preparation, the site still feels unfamiliar. It's like that for you. If it's like that for you, imagine how it must be for everyone else. Even if one has heard of the path that Laterano has paved in response to the prophesied calamity countless times during one's enlightenment, one cannot help but hesitate when coming face to face with the ultimate end. What about yourself? It's bad. It's bad form to flaunt one's age, but when you get to be my age, that's not much to hesitate about. Are you ready to retire? I can hardly bite through a cactus tot these days. This summit may be the last thing I can do for Laterano. Dude, you're holding 2 gigantic guns. What do you mean? Okay. That might have more to do with your taste in food, Reverend. I would have a hard time biting through one of those cactus tots you're talking about. You're aware that all of the cactus tots among the first refreshments were made specifically for you? Literally no one else in all of Laterano has any interest in them. You must be joking. The cactus tarts were a recommendation from an old friend. A true connoisseur of desserts. What was his name again? Doesn't matter. Back to the topic at hand. The doubts among the people make the subsequent ceremony at the shrine of Nurtury all the more important. We must show everyone in the most forceful manner the potential of Laterano. Oh god. Of course, I'll get on the handover of the 17th Tribunal immediately. When the Summer Nations gets underway, I will head to the shrine and ensure that the ceremony is executed without a hitch. No need to rush. Never mind. Young people are all the same. They complain a lot, but they have no patience when the time of action comes. Are you reminded of your Fia? I believe she has returned according to the mission logs. Yes, we'll have a family get-together tomorrow. I hope she likes my gift. Fia Meta? Was I right in bringing her along? Oh. God damn it. Yeah, what is that? The Shrine of Nurtury? What a miracle! Unknown. Lemuen, Cardinal of the 7th Tribunal, go ahead. Cardinal Lemuen, your presence is required at Via Jovita, Pecus Stevanus to investigate a possible bombing. Reverend Patrician, I don't believe this was on today's schedule. You may not understand as you were recently created, but emergency assignments take precedence over all other arrangements, regardless of organ. An emergency assignment? But where did this decision come from? Is there any documentation to reference? Whether the situation is an emergency or not is always self-evident. There is no need for additional determination. Someone of unknown identity and in possession of unregistered explosives has been seen in public multiple times without notarial hall oversight. This is a grave threat to the order of Laterano. The centuries-long peace of the Holy City must not be broken by an illegal explosion during the Summit of Nations, with the eyes of all lands upon us. The suspect has been sighted on Via Jovita in Pecus Stevanus. You are the nearest officer of the Curia. Proceed to the scene immediately. Your aide and notarial hall executors will join you, ETA approximately 10 minutes following your arrival. Understood. Lemuen, what else do I need to know? I have meant to congratulate you on your creation, but I guess it should wait for tomorrow's gathering. Will you be there? We all know you've only gotten busier as your retirement draws near, and you always put my duties first. I can't deny that. I've postponed meetings with old friends so many times that I can hardly remember their names, leaving me too embarrassed to meet them anymore. Well, I'll try to make the gathering tomorrow. Take care, Reverend. I'll head to Via Jovita immediately. Can you hear me? Lemuen? I'm near the shrine of Nurtury, but something just came up and I need to be elsewhere. Did you say something? I couldn't make... God damn it. Oh shit. I couldn't make it out. Why are you whispering? You're not the type to keep your voice down. No. Lemuen, you misunderstand. I'm fine, but there's a situation. You need to stay hidden and keep quiet. See you at Fiamella's thing then. Sure. Take care. Who? What? Huh? Phew. What? What is it? Whoa. Oh, okay. He's here. He might be whispering, but he can't fool my ears. I didn't need you to guess where he is. He's not behind the curtains or the pillars. This wardrobe is only half his height. There's no way he could hide in here. It's what he'd want us to think. What a dummy! It's not that he's dumb, it's that we're too smart. We found you, Senior Nurturer. Yo! What the fuck? Anduin is... Oh. Oh wow, okay. So he's back in the city now. Holy hell, okay. Anduin? Wait, would he... Is he... God damn it, my throat! Is he friends with Lemuen now? What the fuck? Okay. I feel like I should know something here. What the hell? He got from being a traitor to all of Laterano to hanging out with a cardinal that is now Lemuen. Oh, okay. Oh, my throat's killing me today. I don't know why. Fucking annoying. Alright, you got me. 30 extra minutes of free time today. Yay! Let's play Halo, Senior Senior Nurturer. I'll be the first to get in the bottle. The first one out the front and the first one you hug. They will hold hands and meet the other kids behind when they come out. Are you bothering Anduin again, children? They would just want to play a little longer. It's all fine. Giselle, Ramya, go make preparations at the Hall of Enlightenment. We can start the game once I get there, okay? Don't you ever say no to the children? Guess that's why they trust you and look up to you. Just a few weeks ago they were terrified of those unfamiliar halls. God damn it. Fucking annoying. It was a struggle just to give them a change of clothes. Now they feel at home, all thanks to you. I didn't do anything except stay with them. You very much like the matriarch, down to your humility. Just having you with them makes all the difference. Was it not your companionship that helped the mother you and the matriarch brought back through the worst? I remember the first thing the surgeon did after leaving the operation room was to check if he still had his halo. He could not understand how the mother managed to survive with her baby after her abdomen was impaled by a spear. It was a miracle. We'll call it a miracle once she's successfully given birth. Meanwhile, I will continue to care for her as best as I can. I'm beginning to understand why the matriarch holds you in such high regard. It is reassuring to know that you are in charge of the most important duty of the nativity, the delivery of the child. Fuck, I'm gonna... Oh my god. The Shrine of Nurtury will be ready for full operation if the nativity goes well. Every child born on Terra henceforth shall have the protection and blessing of the Holy City. That will be the true miracle. I hope so. I do hope so. I must not keep you any longer. Giselle and Romya are still waiting for you. Oh god, my fucking nose. Okay. Sorry, hold on, give me a sec. There we go. Got to blow my nose finally. Anyway. Vietrovita, Pegasus, Stivonis. It's quiet. A procession of halos stretches from one end of the street to the other. No one stops and there is no commotion. Someone may step out of the procession to enter a passing confessional, pick up an ice cream quote from a dessert cart before continuing on their soundless parade. Silence and order. This is how things have always been in Laterano, the holy city. I'm in position. Identifying suspicious personnel. No unusual activity at this time. Whoa! Figure flashes by a corner in the distance. The wind blows her hood open briefly, revealing a streak of bright red. Huh? Oh shit. We definitely got a suspect now. Order. Here we go. Let's hear this awesome music.
出発だ。より多くのムクロの山を築きに行こうか。無数の心が交わるハーモニー。戦え。さもなくば死ね。
See what Grace Barrett can do. How many blocks does he have? He has 2. Okay. Okay, that's funny. Oh, her monologue's amazing too. Damn, okay. I guess we should. There we go. The heels, bro. The heels. The soundtrack is amazing. Okay. Bro, oh my god. Here we go. The range on this girl. Amazing. Amazing. Here we go. We're good. Oh my god, bro. Good times. Good times. You know what? I'm gonna bring Tiamat out. God damn it! Oh my god, I hope I'm not getting sick. That would be so annoying. Get shotgun, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
最適な布陣を計算し終わった準備完了
No, I didn't get to try any skills. Oh, I'm too strong, bro. I'm too strong. I'm suffering from success. Have you checked all in the intersections? Yes, Your Eminence. We didn't find any suspicious individuals. We also interviewed potential witnesses nearby, but at this time we have no concrete leads. Mushrooms might spring up in a wet pillar by themselves, but bombs don't, do they? How could they? With the exception of public officers of the Curia and the Shrine of Nurtury, anyone who is in possession of explosives is subject to surveillance by the Notarial Hall. It's been years since an unplanned gunshot last rang out in that surrounding never-minded explosion. Lemuen bends down and retrieves a bomb fragment from the damaged pillar. It's pretty sophisticated. If a bomb like this was filled with standard explosives, the blast would have damaged far more than just one pillar. Do you mean it was homemade? But why? A practical joke? The letter and arms control list was compiled by the Curia's extremely experienced explosives experts. Pretty much anything that could possibly cause a good-sized explosion is on there. It would take considerable effort to assemble a bomb like this using materials not on the list. No one would do this for a whimsical practical joke. Besides, today is no ordinary occasion. The second Summit of Nations is underway. Lemuen recalls the streak of red. She feels a bit of unease and even more perplexity. Get me the files on recent movements around Via Trevita. Correction, all of Pegasus Devonis. What is it? Wait, what? What's... That's funny. What's... Nah, we all know what I was supposed to say. What is it? Files that are clearly relevant to the case at hand should have been retrieved the moment we received our orders. There you are. Oh, who it is? That's just... Forgive me, Cardinal Lemuen. Here are the files you requested. My name's Amos. I'm an investigator with the 7th Tribunal. I will be pursuing as your aide and conclavist. You're late, Amos. Patrician said you'd be here approximately 10 minutes after I arrived at the scene. Here we are, 30 minutes later. I'm so sorry. I was preparing refreshments for the welcome ceremony. I didn't think it would be so urgent. Shh. I assume you've heard about me. If the 7th Tribunal reported you as my aide. Lemuen the Silent. I tolerate no excuses. Damn. Okay. There he is. There's my boy. My boy Federico. Yes. Now I'm happy. I can live with this event being a Lateran event now. I was hoping my favorite Sancta was here. Want some ice cream, Federico? This one's on me. I'm not in the habit of enjoying dessert in the middle of a mission. Besides, I already partook before leaving the Notarial Hall. So it was you who took the last cup from the lounge. How about you tell me why you rushed out the Notarial Hall in such a hurry? Reward for me solving that case, so to speak. You've been standing at this intersection for 10 minutes, but there's nothing here. I'm under no obligation to share my private affairs with colleagues. I love Federico so much. Yes, dude. Oh my god, I'm so happy he's here. You said you were in the middle of a mission? What's that sound? Oh, you were waiting for a confessional. You certainly accumulated your fair share of sins as the executor with the highest rate of complaints at the Notarial Hall. But it's still a huge surprise to see you proactively seeking confession. Here. What? The expenses, the cost of the City of Gold blind box on that field mission to Sargon, which resulted in my reimbursements being twice as much as what was actually spent on the mission cost. I went out my door with shame weighing on my heart and spotted a confessional driving by. Anyway, long story short, I got myself an annual pass. You can borrow it. Arrival announcement. Automated confessional Ilicardo 11001 arriving at this station. Please line up to enjoy confessional services. May all who are lost find salvation. There it is. The confessional enters their view and Federico reaches out. Oh, what? It left? Eh? Even a robot knows you don't have any emotional needs, Federico. Virtually every Lateran comes into contact with confessionals in the course of their everyday lives. In a way, these machines hold more diverse and comprehensive data than that stored in the notarial hall. They form natural archives revealing abnormalities. I have arrived at certain conclusions. One second, Federico. You don't have to share your conclusions, but could you at least explain what you're looking for? Self-reflection is part of the daily studies of the faithful. As an extension of the church, there is almost as many confessionals in the holy city as there are desert cots. These mobile public facilities roam the streets and alleys of Laterano, ensuring that citizens' emotional relief is always immediately available. Oh my god, I have to blow my nose again! I might be getting sick. I don't have time for this, bro. God damn it. Alright, let's try again. Second time I had to do that now. In the tiny private space among the holy sculptures, guns, and pleasant music, a penitent may spill their guts to the electronic confessor. Sins could range from the shame of consuming too much sugar to the crime of betraying one's kin or bringing harm to one's people. After rejecting Federico, the automated confessional Ilicardo 001 stops in an alley, opening its door to allow a mysterious guest to enter. Okay. Oh! We got our second thumbnail here. Oh, shit. You're late, Exusiai. There you go. Good. You were the one who told me to be careful. I made sure I didn't have a tail on my butt, and you didn't give that stone-faced guy a chance to fill with anything. May have observed something abnormal about me. Let's pray he doesn't catch you and tear you apart piece by piece. God damn it, Hypergryph. Again? Really? What is it? You changed your clothes. Of course I did. A pink logistics uniform is way too conspicuous for Laterano. I designed this outfit myself. I've only worn it once at my graduation. And it's you we should be talking about. Do you know how weird it is to hear your voice come out of a professional speakers? Who is she talking to? Back on topic, the experiment failed. I hate to admit it, but yes. It took so much effort to find the replacement materials, the market, the bakery, the playground, the school's secret shop. I went through every single source I could think of. And it didn't even blast the pillar in two. So it was who I thought it would be, okay. Any material that's even halfway decent is restricted, and no one could give an answer when I asked why. It's not because of this Summit of Nations, right? If anyone in Laterano thought the beautiful sight and sound of an explosion would be any threat to the Summit of Nations, then it's not me with the problem, it's Laterano. As for the Summit of Nations, they just announced the final event of the whole deal. Some nativity ceremony in that shrine. Are you telling me they built a building big enough to be seen from any corner of Laterano? Not as a dessert museum, but to put on some kind of living, breathing show? You have corroborated the anomaly of your home with your own eyes, as you had hoped. As you can see, this is not the Laterano you know. It's not like I could just trust you blindly. You're just an electric confessor after all. But now I believe you. There's something really wrong with Laterano, and the worst part is nobody thinks anything's wrong at all. Shrine and the ceremony, if all the anomalies are centered around 2 of them. Then it's on us to bomb them, isn't it? If I figured out how to blow up a shrine that big using only common household items, shouldn't every university in Laterano give me a lifetime achievement award? As long as you awaken their love of explosions. That's funny. Can you believe it? The Larans need someone to remind them that they love explosions? Sounds like a nightmare, doesn't it? Shouldn't take more than an afternoon at the firearms workshop to do the job. Oh yeah, the firearms workshop. The workshops may be closed, but the people are still around. One moment, Exusiai. I know what you're gonna say. It's too dangerous. Firearms workshop is the first place they would look if anything happened, right? Don't worry, I'll be careful. You do the same and don't get your safe taken apart. That's my job once this is all over and done with. Anyway, welcome to Laterano. Who the hell is he speaking to? Okay. Hey, an image from Guide Ahead. Good stuff. My investigation is now concluded. Thank you all for your contributions. We can go back to the Serf Tribunal once we've signed off on the paperwork. If the refreshments at the welcome ceremony haven't gone stale yet, may I count on your assistance in eliminating them with extreme prejudice? I'd like you to accompany me to see the gun knights, Amos. Is there a problem? If by gun knights you mean Reverend Patrician, I'll ask Joshua to accompany you. Explain. There was an incident a decade ago when a nomadic abbey was escorting prisoners back to Laterano. A terrible fight broke up between a gun knight and her cohort. By the time the courier sent someone, much blood had been spilled and the gun knight had fallen. She was exiled for Laterano, has not been heard from since. I've heard of the case. That gun knight was my wife. It was Reverend Patrician who led the cleanup task force and exiled her. You've been with the Seventh Tribunal far longer than I have, conclaved Amos. I don't need to remind you of our duty and the duty of the gun knights. No, you misunderstand. My wife was entirely at fault. Any sanctor who raises their patron firearm against one of their own must be judged by the law and be expelled from paradise. I am in no position to criticize Reverend Gun Knight Patrician. However, I can't bring myself to see him like this either. Is this how you've handled any previous dealings with the gun knights? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Give me 5 minutes and I'll try to collect myself and maybe I can go with you. I don't mean to reprimand you, I just think that this is part of what we do at the Seventh Tribunal. We spend our time seeing people we don't want to see and not seeing the people we want to see. Always seeing the people we want to see in the worst ways possible. I hated handing down instructions to Mustima and the others. Oh fuck! I should bring her too. Fuck! I'm stupid. I don't need Iblana here. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot about Mustima, bro. Jesus. I'll put her on my team after this. But they said you volunteered to join the Seventh Tribunal. Because there's a lot I can do here. The same goes for you. Fuck! Oh my god, my throat. Same goes for you, Amos. Thank you, but I don't really have aspirations. It was like that when my wife was around, and even more so after she left. There's a lot of Seventh Tribunal that needs doing. For example, there are still several firearms workshops that need attention. It's our first priority right now. The seizure of the firearms workshops must be proceeded without a hitch in order to prevent any more explosions. I'll leave it to you. Be quick, won't you? Oh my god, how long is this going on, man? I have to go eat and stuff. Are you tired? You've gone through 6 rows of wheat with your sickle since dawn. Perhaps you should take a break by the haystacks. Arturia? Nice. Nice. I'm not so frail. Besides, nothing. I just wanted to see where the fields end. I can't make out the boundary. Even my music can't penetrate it. You will have to work harder. Oh, aww. We meet again, Sister Hildegard. Good afternoon, Arturia. Aww. So cute. In her new outfit, too. I brought you lunch bread, since ice cream crackers, and a large mug of craft beer. Thank you. Work harder, you said. What I mean is there's plenty for us to do. Look at the gold stalks. The undulating waves of wheat is another bumper harvest in Laterano. Setting aside our own food stocks, Lemuen Monastery will be able to put twice as much grain as usual into system milk bread and craft beer this year. It will be a good source of income. Why are you laughing? The way you talk about life makes me appreciate this prison even more, Sister Hildegard. The respect you show for this prison makes me appreciate you even more, Toria. I'm very curious about your transgression. I heard the other nuns saying that your music is beautiful but dangerous. I have a question. If I recall correctly, Lemuen Monastery was founded to protect the Pope and the important clerics of the Lateran Church, which makes me wonder when this place became a prison. Is it not protecting important clerics and the peace of Laterano to put certain individuals of note under observation? The significance of Lemuen Monastery has never changed. Besides, the more important of the monastery is to the holy city, the less likely we will fall insolvent. How did you accomplish this place so quickly as a Liberi? What do you mean? But she's a cat girl. Look at the tail, bro. I grew up here. I see. Oh, I almost forgot. This is what you requested yesterday. Gracias. What made you want to read The Saint's Travels? Oh, ooh. All of a sudden. That's almost the title of the event. Nice. Arturia gazes into the distance. Behind her, the worn image of the monastery, before her, a golden sea of wheat. The wheat field runs to the edge of the holy city and seems to extend infinitely into the distance. The breeze flowing through the wheat makes nary a sound. Laterano seems to slumber. Penance, of course. What other reasons might a prisoner have? Nice. Nice. That was good. That was really good. Arkedo even made an appearance. That's good. Oh, we got a training stage. I'll have to wait. I gotta go eat and stuff. So that was fun. That was fun. Finally, we got Federico in here. Yeah, that was good time, man. It does seem everything looks super strange. Anyway, thank you for watching, comrades. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do your like down below. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. I'm enjoying this a lot so far, man. Yeah. And if you enjoyed what you saw here and you want to see more from me, please do subscribe, comrades. That would be very much appreciated. And yeah, I will see you later in the next video tomorrow. This is a good time. Yeah, that'll be it for now, comrades. Have a good one as always. До свидания.